Have you ever wondered why the word million sounds like it has a Y in the middle of it? If so, then keep watching because we're going to talk about that in today's video. Hi, I'm Lori with Pronunciation Pro and CommuniClinic. In each of my videos, I provide just a snippet of information about American English pronunciation. A snippet is a small amount of something, so I try to address one little pronunciation topic in each video that might be confusing or challenging and hopefully make English feel more doable for you. So I received a request from a viewer to cover words like million, where that second letter I can sound like the Y sound, y, but it can also sound like a long E. I want to thank that viewer for requesting this topic because I'm sure other English students have wondered about words like this too. In order to explain this, we need to talk about this ION ending. There are a few different pronunciations of this letter combination when it occurs at the end of a word. One is just an UN sound. This is very common and is used when a sh, zh, j, or ch sound occurs before that ION, as in option, version, region, or question. Another really common pronunciation of ION is EN. For example, champion or accordion. However, when an L or an N occurs in front of the ION, the EN can sound more like yen. This happens because of a process called assimilation, where one sound is impacted by a neighboring sound. So in the case of L and N, these are both continuant consonants, meaning that there is no stoppage of the airflow. When you don't stop the airflow before you head into the long E sound, it really sounds a lot like a Y sound. Million. Hear that? Million. Now, if I broke my airflow right before that long E, it would sound like million. But since I'm keeping my airflow continuous, it sounds like million. In contrast, when we have words with a stop consonant in front of that ION, we're breaking our airflow momentarily with the stop consonant. So that ending is going to sound like en. We're not gliding into the ending anymore because there's a stop consonant in front of it. See if you can hear where I'm stopping the airflow on the P and the D, both stop consonants, in these two words. Champion, accordion. So let's try some sentences that contain words with an L or an N in front of that ION ending, so you can feel how the EN becomes more of a yen sound. I'll pause briefly after each sentence so you can repeat after me. Ready? Here we go. Over 1 million people live in this city. Chopping up onions makes me cry. Some teenagers go through a time of rebellion. Would you be willing to share your opinion? The company is worth more than $1 billion. Pets make good companions when you live alone. Well, this was a shorter video, but I hope you found it helpful. I'm going to do a related video next where I'll be talking about how to pronounce the word year so that it doesn't sound like ear. This is a problem for many of my students. So be looking for that one coming up soon. In the meantime, happy practicing, and I'll see you in the next video.